Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
No,
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
It's Justin Bieber's time to spill the deets about Diddy, and boy, does he have a lot to say. For years, there have been rumors about Diddy taking advantage of the baby singer. And the rumor mill started working once again given the recent allegations against the hip-hop mogul. However, while fans were busy playing detective, Justin gathered the courage to speak up about his experiences with Diddy. And it seems like he's yet another name in the long list of names who were taken advantage of by Diddy. And what's worse is that his close pal, Usher, who was supposed to look out for him, might have been the one to put him in harm's way in the first place. Welcome back to Star Spills, where we will talk about how Justin Bieber exposed how Diddy and Usher traumatized him at parties. But before we give you the tea, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Let's start from the top. So we all know how Scooter Braun discovered Justin, right? Well, he introduced Justin to Usher, and guess what he did? He hooked up Justin with Diddy, and that's where the entire problem started. You see, when Usher was 13 years old, he was sent to live with Diddy by Reid to learn the business from the best in the game. Diddy might be in the trenches today, but back in the day, he was a beacon of hope for young artists looking to advance their career. But Diddy might have done more than what he was asked to do. You see, Usher sat down for an interview recently where he was asked about his days at Diddy's Flavour camp, which is what it was called back then, and he didn't have nice things to say. According to him, he got the chance to see some very curious things, which he may not have fully been able to understand given his age at the time. Oh, and get this, you'd think with a kid in the house Diddy would hold back on the partying, but no. He held his infamous parties with Usher in the house, and Usher was free to hang out with the adults. But this is where things take a turn. Towards the end of the interview, Usher was asked whether he would send his own kid to Diddy Flavour camp, and he straight up said no. And that should tell you all that you need to know about Diddy. Given Usher's words and all that we know about Diddy, a lot of folks believe that Diddy might have taken advantage of Usher. In fact, even Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, stepped forward and confirmed the rumors.
Puff and Usher did have a situation, and that situation led Usher to the hospital.
And if you're wondering where his mom was during this entire time, well, according to Usher, his parents had no idea about the reality he was living. Now there are two things we need to talk about here. First, the idea that Diddy would go after young boys. Well, he's very much capable of it. In fact, back in 2013, the FBI even investigated the hip-hop mogul for similar allegations. According to reports, during a debriefing session with federal investigators, James Rosemond, the music manager turned cocaine kingpin, was reportedly questioned about the sexual preferences of entertainers, including whether Sean Diddy Combs was having intimate relationships with boys, according to a U.S. District Court filing. A prosecutor then asked about entertainers' intimate preferences, including, but not only, seeing Combs having intimate relationships with boys. Now that we have established that, let's talk about Usher introducing Justin to Diddy. It's clear as day that he knew exactly about the kind of man Diddy was, and yet he still linked up Justin with Diddy. Fans have recently been calling out Usher for putting Justin in harm's way because it's obvious that Diddy took advantage of him as well. In light of the recent allegations, fans dug into Diddy and Justin's past, and that's when they came across a video titled 48 Hours with Diddy. In the video, you can see Diddy talk about letting Justin drive his Ferrari once he turned 16. He also talks about having legal guardianship of Usher before mentioning that he'd be in charge of Justin as well for 48 hours. And the entire time, Justin looked like he'd be anywhere else but next to Diddy. But the alarm bells really went off when Diddy said that he couldn't really disclose where they'd be hanging out.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
We're sorry. Why can't you do that? To be clear, Justin was only 15 at the time, while Diddy was pushing 40s. Given that age gap alone, fans think everyone should have been keeping a close eye on Diddy while he was around Justin. But since people didn't know about the skeletons in Diddy's closet at the time, they left Justin with Diddy. And it looks like Diddy showed him his sinister side because the next time we saw these two together, Justin was actively avoiding him.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
It's kinda sad that Justin was taken advantage of at such a young age. He was left traumatized, and today, he has a lot of problems because of his experiences as a young star in the industry. Though Justin never voiced his issues before, he's been more open recently. He revealed how he struggled with addiction and how overcoming his addiction was an uphill battle.
There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms, everything.
And let's not forget his DUI from all those years ago and how he canceled his tour in 2017 to take a break. That alone should tell you about how much trauma he was carrying. But on the bright side, Justin has been able to get past his troubles. These days, he's trying his best to stay away from drugs and trouble. And fans find it interesting that he's staying 10 feet away from Diddy and Usher after starting this new chapter of his life. Though many expect Justin to take the stand against Diddy, it seems like he won't be doing that. According to one source close to the baby singer, Justin doesn't really want to talk publicly about his relationship with Diddy, but he may have to. I'm not sure if Diddy did anything that Justin now thinks crossed the line, but if he does, he's not saying. If Justin has to address his past interactions with Diddy, he will. And honestly, he might not need to because fans know how to read between the lines. And others are telling his story for him. Jaguar Wright recently spoke on the matter, and she didn't hold back at all. She blasted Usher for hiding the truth.
Usher.
They talk about his.
Usher, I'm tired of Usher.
Oh.
Goofy bitch.
Oh.
Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty.
However, the hate against Usher for not speaking up might be unwarranted since he too is a victim who was taken advantage of. But he does deserve some flack for handing off Justin Bieber to Diddy, and that's exactly what Jaguar did next.
Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the Flavour of Fuck Off, the Kitty edition, get his ripped open. Now everything's coming out.
Jaguar also acknowledged how the trauma affected the young singer. She brought up that controversial video of Justin at a recent party with Odell Beckham. For context, folks think that Justin was doing something dirty, if you get what we mean, instead of lines of cocaine. Some folks believe that Diddy might have introduced Justin to the life of freak-offs, which is why he's acting this way right now.
Now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships and shit. Suck Odell Beckham dick at the club, and the next thing you know, he don't even want Kim no more.
At the end of the day, it's clear that Justin has a story, and though he may not be ready to tell his truth right now, fans can only hope that he's able to heal in private. And that's all for today. What do you think of the situation? Was Justin really traumatized by Diddy and Usher? Is he going to speak up about the mistreatment he had to face? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Until next time.